how did you come up with this X39 stem cell activation technology, and
Good.
how long did it take for you to perfect it?
Yeah, it certainly didn't happen overnight. It was about a 10-year journey. And actually, when I started, I was trying to find a way to activate stem cells with electromagnetism. And I hold about 70 patents in this area today. And so there was quite a bit of technology that came out of this research. We spent just over $4 million over that period of time developing this. But essentially what we learned how to do was create these devices that, with a combination of what's called an electromagnetic field and a longitudinal field, influence the activity of the stem cells in the body and get the stem cells to function as if an injection of stem cells had been given. So we had worked with the National University of Ireland on this, and their research center on the west coast of Ireland is in the top 2% of research centers globally when it comes to stem cells. So we got this research collaboration with NUIG. We got a research grant from the government of Ireland called Scientific Foundation Ireland, and we began doing this research. And we did our basic cell culture studies, we did animal studies, and then human studies. But we found with this technique, I'll give you one example. We took 30 people, and each one of these people, they had diabetic or idiopathic neuropathy, meaning that the nerves in their feet were destroyed and they were developing neuropathic symptoms, they were in pain, and they were at risk for amputation. And we were able to, in a 8-week period of time, regenerate the nerves in their feet and reverse their diabetic neuropathy. And there's no drug or therapy in the world today that will do that, but we figured out how to do it. And that really led to the development of this understanding that we can use energy, and bear in mind, light is high frequency electromagnetic energy. We can use electromagnetic energy to influence the stem cells without having to give a stem cell injection.
I mean, this technology, David, I mean, for all of us, it just seems like so far out, but we cannot believe today, I mean, the science is here. Can you tell us a little bit more? What is behind the science of the X39?
Yeah, that in of itself is so interesting, because our bodies are actually designed to be powered by light. Now, we often think of sunlight as causing our bodies to make vitamin D, and that's absolutely true. But it's only a very, very small part of this of the picture. About 10 or 15 years ago, it was discovered that when you put specific types of light on the skin, and it could be infrared light, which we can't see, or visible light, that it will cause real chemical changes in the cells. And for those doctors that are out there, or those people that are curious, it causes an increase. Light will cause an increase in an enzyme called cytochrome C oxidase. And what's important about this, and what's so telling that we're beings of light, is that this is a component of what's called the electron transport chain in the cell. And this is how our bodies convert food to energy. So what this literally means is that our bodies can absorb light and respond in such a way to turn that light into additional energy. So with LifeWave technology, what I found that we could do is take a combination of different types of organic materials, process them to form crystals, and have these crystals engineered so they will reflect different wavelengths of light. When you put the patch on, these wavelengths of light stimulate the skin. They'll upregulate the mitochondrial energy production, and they'll also, I'm trying not to get overly complicated with this. Basically, the patches will stimulate the skin with light and change the metabolism in such a way so that we can cause the synthesis of specific signaling molecules, peptides, that will cause a desired reaction. So in the case of X39, we use the patch to stimulate the skin with light. This causes an increase in the peptide GHK, and then this regulates stem cell activity in the body.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that video. It's a good one.
Yeah, wasn't it amazing?
Mhm.
And it all came from Ireland. Hey,
Yeah, I thought about that too. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, you'll have to go and tour the facility wherever he's talking about. Can't be too
Yep.
far from there, is it? So,
I know where the LifeWave place is. It's in Galway. I've been to Galway, but I don't know the west of Ireland. Maybe it's the same place. Could be, because Galway
right,
is the west.
right, cool. Yeah, I think that's a good video to share. So,
I may put it on TikTok.
yeah, that'd be cool too. But I'm definitely going to put it in this YouTube channel, so you could share it right from there, and you could also share this with it at the beginning, because we only have a few minutes left since we were chatting so much. Yeah,
Yeah.
free show warm up, all the secret stuff where you have to be here.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. But I like that video because it's short. People's attention spans are no more than 5 minutes. You're not going to show them an hour video of explaining all that. But it really opens your eyes to like what went into developing this. It's not just a simple little thing. It's like years of research and millions of dollars. So to me, anyway, you know, the product works. So that's the first thing, you know, that something's going on. Second, to see all the technology and the research behind it.
And what I love too is the testimonials. They're all so different and so diverse. You know, there's all so many different symptoms that people are getting help with.
Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it? Like all over the spectrum. It's like this, help that, help that. Yeah, it's amazing. You know, what other kind of product do you do, or lifestyle or diet or anything that changes that many things? Yeah, for sure.
And the fact that there's no side effects and nothing goes in the body is a big plus too.
No drugs, stimulants, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a good thing. And so it's interesting how that's why there's different patches, because there's different it's targeting different types of frequencies, or however that science works, you know. That kind of explains it, because you can really tell the difference between the patches too, like what it's doing.
And I just think if we get it to in the eyes of the right kind of people, it'll be an easy sell. Like, I think we're just getting the wrong people, because like, who wouldn't want it if you have them ailments? It's a no-brainer.
Or at least want to try it, right?
Yeah.
For a month, or I'd say 3 months. The stem cell patch, make a commitment to go on it for 3 months. At least try it for a month, because you might see results, significant results after a month. But to give it 3 months, then you start to notice things that you don't even notice. Oh wow, I'm feeling better about this. Wow, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people have commented that I forgot I wasn't in pain today. And they've been in pain for 20 years, and oh yeah, wow, I forgot that there was no pain today. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that video. I had never seen that one, and it is pretty powerful, and
Everyone.
exactly how explicit it goes into the detail of what it does and how quick they do it. And his questions were very structured, and I like that. That was a good one. That was a good one. Thanks, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be using that one.
I'm gonna push it so people will watch it, because and I learned a lot, and I've seen it 3 times already, and every time I kind of learned something from it. So yeah, that's awesome, Brian. Yeah, and I think it's great because that it's so short, people can watch that. So I'm gonna share that as a follow-up.
I was thinking about taking the product videos and doing a video funnel, and almost like tying it to a survey. And if they said they were in pain, then I would show ice wave. If they said they had a problem with this, I would show this video. So you're not trying to get them on one thing, you're getting them on what they're concerned about. So I think that video right there will be up front.
Right. Yeah, and let's share any other kind of videos you see, you come across that you know.
That's what I think of a bot. If you make a chat bot, you could do that because you could say what penny in, and then you could send them to the different
Videos.
get Mark's videos, you know, of David Jumper telling you about the different patches. So if you're in pain, if you've got pain, then you go to Ice Wave. If you want you look younger and feel younger, and you go to X39, and you can't sleep, you go to that. Or your skin's crap, you go to that one. Alaveda.
Yeah, definitely. And at least you'll have some conversations to talk to people about when you know what issues they're having problems with, or what.
I might go on and put a bit of time into sorting that out. And if I get a template, I'll send it over to you, and then you just plug it into whatever you call that, any chat. Because all
The
I
thing
do
I
is
like
send.
about Mark's videos too is that there's always like a call to action at the end. If you want to order the patches, this is what you do.
The only thing I wouldn't do is share the comp plan. That them videos melt my head. they're too complex. Them videos without she does do them in a great way, like, but you need to have your head switched on to understand the comp plans a bit.
Right, and I don't think it's important in the beginning, not at all, because you don't have to do the business at all. That's what's great about this. It's just be a customer. You don't have to go on auto ship if you don't want to. So you can order at one time if you want to, and you don't have to do the business whatsoever if you don't want to. It's not like a lot of places where you're forced to, you know, or you lose everything. Anyway, there's our 1 minute warning. That started a little bit late, but it was a great conversation before before the video, so that's cool. But let's share that video with everybody, and if you get more videos that are equally as good, let's start to share more of those too. Awesome. Okay, have an awesome day. Great seeing everybody.
All the best.
Thanks, everybody.
Take care. Bye.
Awesome.
Bye,
Thanks, Joe. You're
y'all.
knocking at the park,
Love, boo.
Boo. Okay. Have an awesome, productive day.